something to
fundraiser Sunday.
Perfect.
Because we had it online and opened it like 3 days before the event.
We gotta balance this out better. We got 3 and 5.
People do like.
strikes, you know, read just to say,
Yeah, we got
3 department heads here, and 5 over there.
Yeah.
Thing. It's like they really want to win.
Well, yeah.
We'll get rid of one of them
Rob,
Every
after
time
this
they're
month.
getting
Rob brings that number back.
thing,
Okay, I'll shut
you know,
up.
that someone's just outbid them.
Nightmare.
But I won't be playing for
I'm
long.
not gonna stand for that.
All right, it's 7 o'clock. We'll call this regular city council meeting to order. Please join me in pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Haderlein. Present. Schulz.
Present.
Lavallee.
Here.
Carncross.
Present.
Gorman.
Here.
Meza.
Here.
Perkins.
Present.
Luna. Here. Quorum is present, Mayor.
Thank you, Clerk. At this time, item number 3 is for public comment. Is there any one in the audience that wishes to address City Council for any item that is not on the agenda? Seeing none, we'll move on to item number 4. Item number 4 is a budget hearing. I'll request a motion to open the budget hearing for.
So moved.
Second. We have a motion and a second to open the budget hearing at FY 2023-2024. All in favor?
Aye.
Clerk, please call the roll for the budget hearing.
Alderwoman Haderlein. Present. Schulz.
Here.
Lavallee.
Here.
Carncross.
Here.
Gorman.
Here.
Meza.
Here.
Perkins.
Present.
Luna. Here. Quorum is present, Mayor.
Thank you, Clerk. At this time, is there anyone in the audience that wishes to address City Council for the budget? Any items concerning the upcoming budget? Seeing none, I'll accept the motion to close the budget hearing.
Motion to close.
Second. A motion and a second. Any other comments, questions? Clerk, call the roll. Oh,
I just wanted to say that the budget was very well put together this year, and even though it is every year, but I just noticed that it seemed to be, I don't know what's the right word, the organization of it, the fonts were the same, the graphics were all the right size and fit. It was a very professional presentation of the budget, and I particularly liked the summary, how it was done at the end. So kudos to staff. It was really well done. Thank you very much.
thank you for those comments. That would be our finance director, Debi Bejot, did that for us. So thank you very much, Deb. I suppose that's Debi Bejot. Did I? I never get it right. One day I say it's, Bejot. Well, thank you, Deb. Your name's changed 3 times since I've been mayor, so.
You better get
On the record.
Certainly did a great job as a finance director in presenting that to us, so thank you very much. We have a motion and a second on the floor. Clerk, call the roll.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Hearing is adjourned.
Thank you. The hearing's adjourned. Item number 5 is the certificate of recognition for Blake Livedall, who is the IESA state championship for 165 pounds. I believe Blake's in the audience. Come forward and the city administrator is going to present to you a appreciation and certificate of recognition.
Well, nope, right in the center here. Congratulations. As a former wrestler, I know that's very difficult to do. It's impressive you've done it at such a young age. Thank you.
Making Harvard proud. Thank you so much, sir. All right, we're moving on to item number 6. This is a little bit of a bittersweet, and that is a plaque presentation for our Public Works Superintendent, Jim Kruckenberg. Jim served the city for 28 years and 26 years. And has served as our superintendent of Public Works for, I think, 14 years. Is that right? 16. My number's wrong. Well, we certainly do appreciate your time here at the city and certainly are very appreciative of your service. And the city administrator will present to you a plaque of recognition. Jim, congratulations. You know, I've only known you for a short time, but you got left on mark. Deb, can you get a photo? Oh, he is. Perfect.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, item number 7 is a plaque presentation for our outgoing Planning and Zoning Commission member, Tom Condon. Tom was not able to be with us. Is there someone from Tom's family here? I don't believe so. So we will make sure to get this to Tom. In fact, I can personally deliver it since he lives in my neighborhood. We certainly do appreciate what Tom has done for the city and his time serving on the Planning and Zoning Commission. He's served so many things within the community, within the fire district. He was certainly on the Fire Protection District's Board of Trustees and was president at one point. And so we certainly do appreciate his time on the Planning and Zoning Commission, and he will certainly be missed. Item number 8 is a confirmation of mayoral appointment, Community Development Director. We're seeking action from City Council to approve the appointment of Donovan Day as the city's new Community Development and Economic Development Director.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Carncross, second by Perkins. Any comments, questions? Clerk, call a roll.
Alderwoman Haderlein,
Yes.
Schulz,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Meza,
Yes.
Perkins,
Yes.
Luna.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Thank you, Clerk. At this time, Donovan, if you could come forward for swearing in, and the city clerk will swear you in.
Solemnly swear. Do solemnly swear. That I will support.
Welcome aboard, Donovan. We look forward to working with you. All right, item number 9 is the confirmation of mayoral appointment, Public Works Superintendent. Your actions requested to confirm the mayor's appointment of Robert Lambs to Public Works Superintendent.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion by Perkins, second by Schulz. Comments, questions? Clerk, call a roll.
Alderman Schulz,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Meza,
Yes.
Perkins,
Yes.
Luna,
Yes.
Haderlein.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Thank you, Clerk. And Robert, if you would come forward, and we'll swear you in also. Welcome aboard, Rob. We look forward to working with you also, so thank you so much. All right, item number 10 is the Community and Economic Development Committee meeting minutes from March 29th, 2023. The committee's action to approve the regular and closed session minutes as presented.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion by Schulz, second by Carncross. Comments, questions here? Clerk, call the roll.
Alderman Carncross,
Yes.
Meza,
Yes.
Luna,
Yes.
Schulz.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Clerk, item number 11 is the Administration Committee meeting minutes from February 25th and April 11th, 2023. The committee's action to approve the regular and closed session minutes as presented.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion by Haderlein, second by Gorman. Comments, questions? Clerk, call the roll.
Alderman Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Perkins,
Yes.
Haderlein.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Thank you, Clerk. Item number 12 is 12A through 12M on the consent agenda. Are there any items on the consent agenda that City Council wishes to remove from the consent agenda? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion to approve as presented.
Motion to approve the consent agenda as presented?
Second.
Motion by Haderlein, second by Schulz. Comments, questions? Clerk, call the roll.
Alderman Gorman,
Yes.
Meza,
Yes.
Perkins,
Yes.
Luna,
Yes.
Haderlein,
Yes.
Schulz,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Thank you, Clerk. Item 13 is removed since there was nothing removed from the consent agenda. Item number 14 is payment of the bills. Seeking your action to approve payment of the bills in the amount of $717,531.44.
Make a motion to approve payment of the bills?
Second.
Motion by Haderlein, second by Carncross. Comments, questions? What are you asking?
No, never mind.
Oh, sorry. Any comments, questions?
No.
Clerk, call a roll.
Alderman Meza,
Yes.
Perkins,
Yes.
Luna,
Yes.
Haderlein,
Yes.
Schulz,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carried.
Thank you, Clerk. Item number 15, before you do item number 15, let the record show that Alderman Schulz has recused himself from the meeting. Item 15 is Milk Day Certificate Request for Saturday, June 3rd, 2023. Eric Brem, Hub Lounge, is requesting a Milk Day Certificate pursuant to Section 25.06B.2 for the outside consumption of alcohol and to encroach on the city sidewalk. Will require your action from the City Council to approve or deny the request pending payment of fees and security deposit.
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion by Carncross, second by Meza. Comments or questions here? This happens every year, so I don't. Clerk, call a roll.
Alderman Perkins,
Yes.
Luna,
Yes.
Haderlein,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Meza.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Thank you, Clerk. Item 15B is John Gianassi and Front Street Tap is requesting a Milk Day Certificate pursuant to Section 25.06B.2 for the outside consumption of alcohol and to encroach on the city's sidewalk. Fees have been paid and will require action from City Council to approve or deny the request.
Motion to approve. I'll second.
Motion by Perkins, second by Carncross. Comments or questions here? Hearing none, clerk call a roll.
Alderwoman Luna,
Yes.
Haderlein,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Meza,
Yes.
Perkins.
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Thank you, clerk. Let the record show that Alderman Schulz has returned to the meeting. Item number 16 is a petition for variation. The petitioners Helping Hands Recycling and Chemung Highway Department are requesting relief from Section 21.18B, licensing secondhand articles drop-off containers, to allow drop-off containers in a R2 residential district pursuant to the submitted petition. Subject property is located at 807 8th Street in Harvard. Your action is requested to approve or deny the request, and I believe the petitioners are here should you have any questions. Yeah, have you come up and state your name and address for the record, please?
Bob Nystrom, Chemung Township Road Commissioner, 24120 Route 173, Harvard, Illinois.
Gina Peshek. I represent Helping Hands, and we're at 2300 Stoning in Hoffman Estates. So I guess I start. I think everyone received the pamphlets. I'm actually proud to announce we just partnered with Cook County for their recycling program CHARM for hard-to-recycle materials. This was actually, Tony Prickwinkle actually had it on her Twitter, acknowledging that materials and places where people could do this and have, local places where they can drop off. It's a need. We gave you all the information showing different townships that we're working with. They were at one of my presentations. They thought it would be a great idea. For the short amount of time, they already received a check. We're working with Crystal Lake. They're doing amazing. They can't even believe there was a letter from them over at Nunda Township of our reputation, who we work with. And we went to all the neighbors. They were even participating. They were dropping stuff. Our bins are made out of steel. They're secure. Nobody can get in them. They can't be on fire. Our service is impeccable. And I guess they're asking that we allow them because the town and people, even the neighbors, they were thrilled. They were like, to have somewhere and not drive to out of town, and they want to recycle, and this is an issue. I mean, I work with many resale shops, and resale shops only recycle they only utilize 17% of it. The rest they don't want. And that's where we come into play. We keep 95% of it out of the landfill. So it's becoming more acknowledgement, towns, I'm working with more and more towns that are getting on board. Their location is nice because they're always there. They always can get a hold of me. We're close to the vicinity. If there's ever an issue, it's going to be monitored, it's going to be watched, and kept clean at all times. And they're actually very attractive looking bins. They're not eyesores. So that's why we're here today to ask, they're asking if they can put them back for the community and have this recycling program, which I think might possibly be a need.
Well, I
Maybe on
thought
a
it
trial
was-
basis.
How often,
Trial basis, or-
how often do you empty those?
Every day if necessary.
Okay.
We're at Algonquin where I have 9 bins, which you
Right.
saw the picture. We're there every single day.
Right. You're aware of why we got rid of them before, because it was a nuisance. They were located everywhere in the city. They were being dropped off on properties that they had no approval to be dropped. My father-in-law had some dropped off on his property.
And I understand
Yeah.
that. I am actually on the board of Illinois Recycling. I am the chairperson for textiles. I run committees, and I'm very much against that.
Yeah.
We had not one complaint on our company. That was another company using again. They dropped it off. We don't like it. We don't, but doing this where it's at is not allowing everyone to go and drop it off. They have to have permits. That's where you keep your regulations. And I do work with towns to keep regulations because I hate stuff like that. That's hard on what I do, and what I do is a good thing. I believe in what I do. So yes, I know that, and I can't apologize for
No,
a
it's not-
bad
yeah.
company,
No, it's not your fault.
but it's not us.
Yeah.
Who notifies you when something needs to be done?
They do. But we also.
She presented at one of our commissioners' meetings, and we were interested, and we talked to the other commissioners, and they're doing it.
No, who notifies them if something needs to be picked up?
Yeah.
I have a work phone, we are
Who
24.
calls you?
I would call
They
it.
would, but we're service all the time, I monitor them. I have a phone, anyone has an issue, they call me. If Bob's there to monitor it,
If there's any garbage or anything that happens to be dumped there, we're able to take care of the garbage at the township to remove it. But I'm also gonna put signs up saying, be patient, there's signs all over the bin saying,
it says
do
no
not,
dumping.
no
Right.
dumping. They're very well,
Well, we had those signs on everything before too,
And those were and those are companies that didn't service their bins. In this pamphlet, I have letters from municipalities that work with me and not one complaint. I have coding officers, Elmhurst, Evanston, that have wrote letters. They never have complaints on us. You know, and I don't like to take the blame because of a bad company, but we service. You know, I'm a representative, I'm 24/7 on my call. He calls me about something, we take care of it. The other company, they don't. You get an answering service.
Yes, okay.
They were sitting on our property for 2 weeks. They were filled up. They responded fast, emptied them. Nothing was outside of them. They responded fast and emptied them.
Because we monitor them.
It's
We don't want
textiles
problems.
only, right? It's
Pardon me?
textiles, it's clothes only, textiles
Clothes and
Clothes,
shoes.
and shoes, okay.
Right.
Right.
People put other things, but we have outlets for them. People
Right,
put some
right.
household, we have outlets for them. People put books, we get that recycled. We get about 95% of it recycled. You know, and that's really what the great thing about it, instead of it going in the garbage, or, like, there were pictures in the books of, in your dumps, that are people just threw it in your, side of your road.
Yeah, we found bags of
So,
clothes in the
Why not, you know, if there's a service there with a company that will service you, that's a reputable company, why not? If there's a problem, I don't want it. Like, we actually were in the Walmart, the Walgreens or the Walgreens where you had the problem with using it. We had an agreement with them, but because we had so many problems, we pulled it. And then they just came and dumped their bins. Well, I can't help what a bad company does, but we take responsibility for what we do, and that's why so many municipalities work together with us. And that's why Cook County just signed up with us.
Can we make it an approval that every 3 years it gets reviewed, and if Dunn Township doesn't take care of it, then we can remove it?
This
Or
is
Chemung?
Chemung Township.
Since the city doesn't want to be responsible for it, so Chemung will be responsible for it. And if they're not going to do it, let's say you're going to leave Chemung Township and the next successor of yours doesn't want to do that anymore, where we're going to be. So like, as long as they're doing it, I approve that. Can we do a time limit of 3 years, 2 years, 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, you could put like a sunset provision on it where it would go away, and then they'd have to come back and get additional approval. The other thing is you could add a condition that you grant the variance subject to it, routinely being cleaned up, and if you start to get complaints in a month or two from now, you can move to revoke the variance. So you have
We
multiple.
had any complaints when it was there.
But if you have problems, I'll move it, because I don't want that on my record. If
Right.
there's problems, I'm going to move it.
And I think what the concern here is, and this is also for our viewing listeners out there, that the ordinance forbids something like this. The variance is going to allow it, but it's for your company only to be able to do this in a specific spot. But the concern is just that, again, if you decide to leave, you could win the lottery tonight and be gone tomorrow, and then
I want to win the lottery.
But it's just a,
I understand what you're saying
Right.
now. I understand
and so it allows
that.
the council, and it's also for some of the other council members to understand too, that at some point, if there's violations, continuous violations, this variance can be revoked.
And I respect that, and as you should, have protection.
I have a question of staff. Why is that building zoned R2?
That's a good question. You asked me that earlier, and I didn't get to finding an answer for that. I've got actually a note to find that out and come back.
I mean, they fix trucks there,
Nobody lives there.
nobody lives there, that's
But
true too.
it's typical though in zoning is that if it's a government use, the zoning doesn't matter. Any government use is permitted in any zoning district, so
We just changed
however,
this one,
whatever
though.
the history is of how that was R2 and then became the Chemung Township building, I don't know what
Yeah,
that is. but-
essentially, if the township were to vacate the premises, it's now an R2 zone, so it would be required to be residential. But because the government, it kind of over trumps that
Like, okay.
zoning.
It's just kind of
I
a
don't,
thing.
just the way it is.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to compliment you on the diligence that you did with reaching out to the neighbors and talking to folks, and I was really impressed with just in a short period of time that the bins were there with the experience, with how much was dropped off, and that it was clean, and, yeah, I'm with some reservations to make sure that it's not forever, in case there are problems down the road. I would completely support this.
Any other comments or questions here?
Make a motion to approve every 3 years and check if any complaints and all that stuff.
Just to clarify, what you're saying is you're voting to approve it for 3 years, and they can come back prior to the expiration of that 3 years and seek renewal?
Thank you.
Assuming no violations.
Correct.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and second, Meza Carncross to approve the variance for a period of 3 years, at which point you could come back to renew. Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, clerk call the roll.
Alderwoman Haderlein,
Yes.
Schulz,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
No.
Meza,
Yes.
Perkins,
Yes.
Luna.
Yes.
Motion approved, 7-1. Do you want an ordinance approved tonight, or do you want an ordinance to come back to this body?
Say that again?
Do we want to have a subsequent ordinance next meeting, or should we assign an ordinance number tonight?
I defer to you guys on that, but
My thought on this is they've approved it, so we just assign an ordinance to it
Yeah, I agree.
instead of
Ordinance
delaying.
2023-107.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, item number 17 is STP local funding match resolution. The proposed resolution approves the local match for Marengo Road rehabilitation improvements to the McHenry County Council of Mayors Surface Transportation Bridge Program at an estimated cost of $495,000. Your action is requested to approve the resolution as presented.
So I just for clarification, I read through everything, but just want to make sure I understood it. So this is over a 5-year period, this project?
Yes, so the Marengo Road is, yes, over a 5-year period.
Okay.
And it's the area from Airport Road to Route 23.
Okay, but not including the bridge?
Yeah.
The bridge is a separate?
Bridge is a separate.
Okay, so it's
yes.
it's the road, but it's the same program, it's the?
Yes.
Okay, same council of mayors. What's that?
Phase 1.
Wait, so, wait, okay, now I'm confused, because I knew that for the bridge it was phase 1 for number 18, but okay, so this is 495 for phase 1
So
of the
there's
road
two, I'm sorry.
project, so there'll be more. Okay, and the total project is over 5 years, so this is over just 1 year. Okay. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
And just for clarity for everybody,
Yeah.
so this is phase 1 on the road surface. And then the next item on the agenda is for phase 1 of just the roadway, just the bridge, just the bridge. They're two separate projects, same stretch of road.
And then our portion of it, our match portion, what percent of the total project?
I think it's 10%.
10%.
Okay. 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 So the phase 1, I want to make sure I understand this. So the phase 1 on the Marengo Road project, just the phase 1 engineering is $5 million.
Phase 1 engineering is $495,000. 495,000. That's for the phase 1. The total project which includes the Phase 1, Phase 2, and the bridge, is a lot more. I don't know what.
So, but
So-
are we,
so then
is
our-
our, what's our match?
49,500.
Okay, because they're just written differently. Because the second one is written 31,000, which is our match amount. So I'm reading this as our match is
No,
$495,000.
the Phase 1 total cost is $495. Our match is $49,500.
Okay, because, yeah, it doesn't say that in the resolution, so,
Very good point.
okay.
We'll be a
So
little
that's
more
where the confusion was, I was trying to put the numbers
Mo-
together.
observant
Okay,
of that
okay.
moving forward.
Motion to approve?
I'll second.
I have a motion by Schulz, second by Perkins. Comments or questions here?
I want to understand, the sidewalk is going to go from Airport Road to the school, to connect with the school, or is it going all the way down to 23?
I believe it was slated to go from Airport Road to connect to the existing school
Okay.
sidewalk.
Okay.
I
I didn't want to put in a sidewalk to nowhere.
Not Hurley Drive, not further east than Hurley Drive.
Okay, thank you.
And do we have any sequence? Are we looking to do the bridge first and then the roadway second?
I
or-
think we're trying to do simultaneously.
Right.
Okay.
To try and,
All right, the worst thing
economies
we
of
want to do
scale.
is do the road first. So either
Right, and-
simultaneous or the bridge first.
We're currently, as far as on the bridge part, we're currently working on the finances of that part.
Do we have an idea of what our all-in cost would be? I mean, I understand material might go up and cost might increase, but what are we looking at for both the bridge and the road? Our cost, our side of it.
Correct. I don't, off the top of my head, I apologize.
Okay.
We
It's on
won't,
that website.
Is it? Okay.
we know what the Phase 1 is going to be. We
Right.
won't really know Phase 2 till we get there. So that there is a bit of leeway there.
Okay.
Because costs will likely increase by then.
Yeah, but I think we had to get pretty close because
Yes.
of our percentage, to calculate our percentage.
Yes. So we'll be in the ballpark. Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, clerk call a roll.
Alderman Schultz?
Yes.
Lavallee?
Yes.
Carncross?
Yes.
Gorman?
Yes.
Meza?
Yes.
Perkins?
Yes.
Luna? Yes. Haderlein?
Yes,
All ayes, motion carries.
All right, item number 18 is the STPBR Local Funding Match Resolution. The proposed resolution approves a local match for Marengo Road Bridge improvements over Rush Creek through the McHenry County Council Mayor's Surface Transportation Bridge Program at an estimated cost of $31,000. Your action is requested to approve the resolution as presented.
And we're matching 20 right now, correct?
Correct.
Of the 31. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion by Perkins, second by Carncross. Any questions or comments here?
Oh, we're paying the whole 31. We're not just matching 20 of the 31.
I believe the 31 is our 20%
match.
match.
Yeah.
But then why is the other one saying 495, which Lisa mentioned? Yeah,
And as I stated before, we'll make sure these are written a little clearer
yeah.
next time.
That's why I asked that question, if that was the 31,000, if that was 20%, or we pay 20% of that. All right.
Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, clerk call a roll.
Alderman Lavallee?
Yes.
Carncross?
Yes.
Gorman?
Yes.
Meza?
Yes.
Perkins?
Yes.
Luna? Yes. Haderlein?
yes,
Schultz?
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Clerk, item number 19 is the Administration Committee recommendation for budget amendments. Your action is requested to approve the committee's recommendation to adopt the proposed ordinance amending the 2022/2023 budget as presented.
make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion by Haderlein, second by Carncross. Comments or questions? Clerk, call a roll.
Alderman Carncross?
Yes.
Gorman?
Yes.
Meza?
Yes.
Perkins?
Yes.
Luna?
Yes.
Haderlein?
Yes,
Schultz?
Yes.
Lavallee?
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries. Ordinance 2023-108.
Thank you. Item number 20 is the Administration Committee recommendation concerning surplus property declaration. Your action is requested to approve the committee's recommendation to adopt the proposed ordinance declaring surplus property as presented.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Carncross, second by Haderlein. Comments or questions here? Hearing none, clerk call the roll.
Alderman Gorman? Meza?
Yes.
Perkins?
Yes.
Luna? Yes. Haderlein?
Yes.
Schulz?
Yes.
Lavallee?
Yes.
Carncross?
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries. Ordinance 2023-109.
Thank you. Item number 21 is the Administration Committee recommendation for ordinance allocating funds from sales tax. Your action is requested to approve the committee's recommendation to adopt the proposed ordinance allocating funds from the non-home rule municipal sales tax as presented.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Schulz, second by Carncross. Comments or questions here? Hearing none, clerk call a roll.
Alderman Meza?
Yes.
Perkins?
Yes.
Luna?
Yes.
Haderlein?
Yes.
Schulz?
Yes.
Lavallee?
Yes.
Carncross?
Yes.
Gorman?
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries. Ordinance 2023-110.
Thank you, clerk. Item number 22 is the Administration Committee's recommendation resolution use of proceeds from sales tax. Your action is requested to approve the committee's recommendation to adopt the resolution regarding the use of proceeds from non-home rule municipal sales tax as presented.
Make a motion to approve that, and just to clarify for the public that this is, we're asking this council to say that, yes, it's for public infrastructure, roads and sidewalks specifically is what we will use those funds for, not other potential uses.
Well, plus it's more specific.
Then what,
That it's just roads, it's not other infrastructure.
Roads and sidewalks.
roads and sidewalks.
We have a motion. Do I have a
Which
second?
could change with the new body.
So I have a motion by Haderlein, second by Schulz. Any other comments or questions?
I just wanted to add, to patch the two conversations together. The original ballot measure specifically said that the 1% was going to be used for infrastructure. It was left general like that when it was first created because that's what the state statutes require. This resolution, as Alderman Gorman pointed out, specifically points this money towards streets and sidewalks, which was the intent all along.
So it handcuffs the city staffing to spend it on that infrastructure.
And it would take a future council resolution to change that.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
And it can only be changed to other infrastructure, which would be like sewer and water, correct?
If that was the
If
direction of
another
future
council did that,
councils,
yeah.
potentially, but you'd still have to answer the public on that.
Well, no, I get it. I mean, that's why you have elections. Right?
Yeah.
Right, we have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions further? Hearing none, clerk call the roll.
Alderman Perkins?
Yes.
Luna?
Yes.
Haderlein?
Yes.
Schulz?
Yes.
Lavallee?
Yes.
Carncross?
Yes.
Gorman?
Yes.
Meza?
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries.
Thank you. Item number 23 is a proposed ordinance approving the City of Harvard annual budget for fiscal year 2023 through 2024. Your action is requested to adopt the ordinance establishing the annual budget for fiscal year 2023-2024 as presented.
Motion
Make that
approved.
motion.
Oh,
I'll second.
Motion by Perkins, second by Carncross. Comments or questions here? Hearing none, clerk call the roll.
Alderwoman Luna?
Yes.
Haderlein?
Yes.
Schulz?
Yes.
Lavallee?
Yes.
Carncross?
Yes.
Gorman?
Yes.
Meza?
Yes.
Perkins?
Yes.
All ayes, motion carries. Ordinance 2023-111.
Thank you, clerk. At this time, item number 24 will go to department heads up reports. If we could turn on your mic there and pass the mic around. Jim? How's the plant doing?
Months out from the completion of the treatment plant. So it's getting very busy down there, and right now we are using our effluent to fill the oxidation ditch. We will be bringing in seed sludge from Woodstock and Belvedere this week to start seeding the ditch, and we will be starting to feed our sludge to it early next week. If everything goes as planned, we will be decommissioning our old plant early in May. We want to make sure that the ditch is substantial for us to continue forward before we decommission. And then quite a bit of things going on down there. There's still a lot of processes coming online, so we're still getting some training going on down there with everything that's coming online. So that'll continue for quite a while here for the next couple of months, I'm sure. But like I said, we are 3 months out from total completion, 2 months out from substantial completion, which the plant should be up and running, and while we're on our own. All good. Things are looking good.
All right, thank you, Jim.
You're welcome.
Ann?
Report is submitted, and I'd like to say thanks for Kruckenberg's years of service, and welcome Donovan and Rob.
Thank you. Jim, your last report, sir.
First off, the lining project, this is the water main is lined, from Burger King down to Macomb, approximately 700 something feet. That is done. We now, it's our turn to get in there now and put everything back together, get everything fluoridated. That's probably, won't be online till next week, I would imagine. And then 26 years goes fast. It really does. I remember my first council meeting, I looked at somebody was retiring, they had about 16 years in the city council. I said, holy cow, that's a long time. Then it's 5 years out, and then it's 2 years, and then now it's Friday. So, I've been very fortunate working with everybody here, and through the years, it's been my pleasure, and thank you very much.
Jim, we certainly thank you for your service, and we'll certainly be missed. Hopefully we can get in a golf game or two. Are you having an event?
My retirement party will be the 5th, May 5th.
May 5th.
May 5th. We can't do it this Friday, it's a smell fry.
That's right.
You're busy.
Smell fire.
Priorities favor holidays. So we will be having it on the 5th, and we will start about 3 o'clock, and we'll go from there.
And where are you having it?
Pops.
Pops, okay, very good. Well, we'll look forward to joining in the festivities, and celebrating your retirement. So thank you so much. Ryan?
Report is submitted, Mayor. We're 6 weeks away from opening the pool, 5 weeks from getting guards in the water to do training, and about 4 weeks from having everything fired up. So we got a pretty good game plan to start tackling the pool. We're probably going to be draining it next week, and then just preparation, our normal routine to get everything ready for the summer. Pool pass sales go live on Monday, as well as we got some cool new water programs that'll be going live on Monday, or that week of the 2nd. We'll be going live that week. So, other than that, group, congratulations. You being retired, now you have no reason to be bad at golf. So.
Wow. All right, well, thank you. Deb?
So I do have something. For those of you who don't know, every morning Jim stops by Lori in my office to give us a hard time. And the only way we can get rid of him and send him on his way is to agree with him. So we've been telling him for a while now, he's not going to get that at home. So he better, live it up while he's here. But we have a little something for him to remember us by. Whatever you say, Drew. We've had a lot of fun. And congratulations, Rob and Donovan as well.
She's a crook too, though.
Yeah, that's true. Chief?
I've worked with Jim 25 of his 26 years, and he will definitely be missed. I missed at the old PD going upstairs and seeing him and Steve up there, and obviously, when he was down in Public Works, stopping down and talking with him, and seeing him up here when he stops up. I want to welcome Donovan and Rob. We got some big shoes to fill for prior people that have already left. Other than that, we hired Anthony Vallapando. Last Monday he was sworn in. He will be reporting to the Macon County Police Training Institute in Decatur on May 7th. The academy is 16 weeks, so we won't see him as a standalone for quite some time. Other than that, report is submitted, Mayor.
Thank you. Did the academy did it get lengthened? What was it previously?
14.
14.
They extended it 2 more weeks.
2 more
As
weeks.
of January 1 of this year.
And what additional training did that incorporate, or do you know?
I have no idea.
Very well, then. Well, we look forward to him joining the ranks and kind of filling out. I think that brings us
That
up
brings
to
us up to full staff.
to full
Obviously, he
complement.
won't be on the street,
Right.
but it brings us to full staff.
Yeah,
First time
he'll
in-
still be in probationary training on, on the job training, under a training officer for a few weeks,
10 weeks after the academy, so you're looking at minimum 26 weeks before he's on his own.
All right, well, thank you very much. Okay, item 25, committee reports. We'll just start with Dan, if you will.
I know that they left, but I just wanted to congratulate Blake and his family for the accomplishment at state. That was great, and I wish him well, and I hope that he continues his career and continues to make us proud in Harvard. Jim, gotten to know you a little bit over the last few years, and it's been a genuine pleasure. I'm definitely going to miss getting to shoot the breeze with you and stuff after meetings, and I wish you all the best in your family, and I know that you guys are a big part of Harvard and the history and the community, so I know I'll see you around, and you'll be continuing to make a presence, so thank you for all the years of service. It's really appreciated. And I have nothing further after that.
All right, thank you, John.
Yeah, thanks to Jim. I've only known you a couple of years, but I've been at Harvard since 2001, and I've never, noticed anything out of whack with Public Works, so you must be doing your thing, so it's all good. Also, I want to thank the town for voting for the sales tax. We are going to, you're going to notice a difference. You're definitely going to notice a difference. And we will definitely spend your money wisely. Thanks.
Thanks, John. Just to note for the public that it's likely we won't start seeing that money coming into the city's coffers until probably January, I think, at this juncture, just simply because of when it will start to be instituted. So
we can plan though, Mayor.
Yeah.
Well, we can certainly plan, and my guess is in 2 years from now, we will have a full year's worth of revenue to be able to really start making those differences. So please be patient. When the money comes, we'll be able to use it. So for sure.
If we get our approvals, though, they'll start collecting in October.
Yes.
So,
But if they start collecting in October, we won't see disbursement until January.
right,
December,
but that means
January.
we would get a full year in 2024.
We would get a full year in 2024, but
Our fiscal year
yes,
splits.
in the fiscal year you would, not in the calendar year, yes. All right, Jay, do you have anything?
I got to work with Jim a little bit when I was working with the paper. I think I remember doing an article about the trucks. It's a blur now, but I just want to thank Jim and wish him all the best. There's a lot in front of you, so all that freedom. So, yeah, and also welcome Donovan and Rob. Best of luck. If you ever want to talk, I'm down at the bowling alley. You can stop by anytime. So that's it.
Yeah, if the red car's there,
Yeah, if the
Jay's
red
there.
car's there, I'm there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, so, well, first of all, just for Jim, I just have to thank you for being such a good coach and good sport when I was on your golfing team after not having golfed for 20 years. So that was a sign of the quality person that you are. So seriously, so thank you for all you've done for Harvard. It's greatly appreciated by many people. And I did want to just make a shout out to Rob and Donovan and say, glad you brought your own shoes. 'Cause all these comments about shoes. And finally, we do need to set a date for administration committee. We have several items that Lori gave me a proposed agenda, I know Ann had sent me something on water, water hookups, and so we do have several items. So what are we, I know, Matt, I seem to recall that our usual date in May.
Yeah, I'm on shift that day.
Right, so what's good for folks?
Either the day before or after, if that works for the other three.
How about Tuesday the 9th? May 9th?
Okay with me.
That work, Dan?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great.
Time?
6:30?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, very good.
thank you.
Anything else?
No, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Rosa, do you have anything in mind?
Yes, I want to welcome Donovan. We're excited to work with you. There's a lot of things that we can do here in Harvard, and I'm sure you're going to make a difference. And I also want to welcome Robert to the Public Works. And Jim, I've only known you 2 years too, but thank you for everything you've done to Harvard and to help the community. You've done a lot. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Rosa. Matt, you have anything?
Welcome aboard, Donovan and Rob, and Jim. Well, known you for a while, known you since I worked for my dad, you and Steve coming down, and then building Oak Grove Crossing, and then building and trades, dealing with you and Steve. So, yep, thank you for all you've done.
All right, Matt, thank you so much. Raul?
Nothing tonight.
Last meeting, you have nothing to say, sir. Very well. Charles?
We have to set up a transportation committee meeting as well. Now that we have the money that's going to be here eventually, we have to work out how we're going to use it and how we're going to divide up this different tasks. And, you know, how much is going to be resurfaced, how much is going to be continue with the, you know, sealing and so on. The good news is that the city engineer has looked at the roads that we plan to, what's the right term now? I don't want to make a mistake. Preserve. And, you know, the last 5 years, and it looks like most of them aren't that bad where we have to put an awful lot of sealer in. So he thinks it's going to go farther than that, and we might be able to go back even more and find other roads that we can get for the same amount of money. So
I would certainly recommend, if we can, we should do that if we can preserve even more roads.
So we'll get some more information on that and discuss that at this next meeting. So you had that Thursday then, after the Wednesday?
The 11th?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that works with John and Lisa.
The 11th?
Yeah, I think so. I'm having some knee surgery on the 9th, but hopefully I'm up and about then. I should be okay.
Okay. So the 11th at 6:30 then?
Sure.
Okay. Jim, congratulations. I've known you a little longer than 2 years. We've looked down some holes together around, you know, when
Was this official work?
there was a time when there was a lot of things being dug around my house and and that needed to be fixed, new water lines and that sort of thing. And yeah, I've enjoyed working with you. I really have. And recently I had my front yard tree got kind of hurt pretty bad in the ice storm. And I had a crew come out and take a look at it, and they decided that it was a danger, and they took care of it right away. So very appreciative of that. But anyway, good luck.
Thanks, Charlie.
And I'm sure you'll have a good retirement. That's it for me.
All right, thanks, sir. Deb, I know we already talked to you, but
Nothing further.
nothing further, thank you. Attorney's report.
Nothing specific as it pertains to attorney report. Jim, good luck in retirement. Raul, good luck post-city council endeavors. And Donovan and Rob, welcome aboard. I think Donovan and I used to handle Woodstock administrative adjudication back in like 2011, so back. So good luck to you, both of you guys.
All right, thank you. Administrator's report.
I just wanted to follow up on a couple of things. As far as the pavement project, just to piggyback on Alderman Gorman, we're looking at for sure doing rejuvenation preservation on the roads now that are not just the last 5 years, but also now years 6, 7, and possibly even 8 years ago. He had come through and took a hard look at all the roads, including the roads that were 6, 7, and 8, and based on his math, he believes we can get that done. So that's getting more road work done for the same $120,000 that was originally budgeted. That's a good sign, and it's a good step forward for our roads. To the general public, I want to express the same gratitude that you trust this council and this staff to utilize that 1%. And in the hopefully by year 2 from now, the year 24, 25 budget year, you'll start to see this happen. Small steps lead to great leaps. Last, I wanted to say, I'm going to try to say it without choking up a little here, but since I interviewed here, we've had 3 people retire. Donovan and Rob, just so you know, Steve Santler, in your position, was here for 20 plus years. And for Rob, you're looking at him, there's a legend as well, right there for 20 plus years. And Dave, in my shoes, was here for 36. Dave built most of the staff, or all of the staff. And they left a good place for us to pick up where they left off. And so let's do them proud. And to the staff as a whole, I've said this before in quiet, but I'm going to say it out in public. You all are a great staff to work with. And so I am excited to see what Harvard's future is. That's it, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Clerk's report.
I have the upcoming meeting dates, Mayor. May 2nd, the regular Planning and Zoning Commission meeting is scheduled due to a lack of agenda items. May 9th is the Administration Committee meeting at 6:30 p.m. May 11th is the Transportation Committee meeting at 6:30 p.m. Park Board meets Monday the 15th at 6 p.m. And our next regular City Council meeting is May 23rd at 7 p.m.
All right, thank you very much for the mayor's report. I do want to bring everyone's attention to on May 18th, we're going to host a open forum to discuss with the public and some forum members that I've asked to sit on this, to sit on a panel, if you will, some panelists from some stakeholders within the community and business owners. We're going to discuss the possibility and trying to bring some type of indoor rec center to our community. It's a project that I think our community has been beckoning for many, many years, and we've kind of just pushed it to the side. The previous city council, when the master parks plan was created, decided that wasn't something they wanted to pursue. I just feel it's something that we need to take a look at, and we need to engage the community and start hearing and talking about it. So no action will come out of this meeting. It really is just to hold a forum to hear people's input, and also to bring stakeholders together to really start serious discussion about how we could create an indoor rec center for our community. So I expect, actually, Dr. Tafoya from the school district will be present, as well as members from the Parks Foundation, and expect some members from the Parks Board, and some business members within the community will be attending, and we're just going to have a discussion and discuss about what we might want for our community, what it might look like, and who all it would serve. Is it going to be focused solely on our community members, or is there an interest in trying to create some kind of sports tourism, which would help us to get additional amenities being paid by people from sporting organizations that would come and utilize the center, trying to partner with the school district, and I've also invited representatives from Mercy Health. It's my firm belief that in order for something to happen, we really need the stakeholders of those three main institutions to come together and probably share the facility. I think that makes the most sense for our community and would allow us to be able to do something faster. It is a monumental thing. It's going to be millions of dollars to create such a thing, and we really need to get everyone aligned as to what that would be. And we can't really do that till we start having a discussion about it. So I'm going to be hosting that on May 18th right here in this room at 6:30. And so you're all invited. The public is certainly invited, and we'll be putting out notices on social media and such to try and get attendance to that.
And Mike, just so you know, that's the same time pretty much as the library board meeting.
I didn't.
They meet the third Thursday of every month at 7.
Well, unfortunately, that was a date that I could get the school district to commit to. So, and they're an important piece of this puzzle. So, we certainly. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate if there's a conflict, but hopefully we can get as much participation as possible. I will make a mention that, in social media has been lots of rumor mill about the former Motorola property. I will just state that for the record from the city of Harvard that the building is being brought back up to code, and that the owners are working diligently to do that. So everything that's happening there is about trying to bring an occupant to the building, but nothing can happen until the building is brought back up to code. And that's our biggest concern at this point. And city staffing is working with the owners to accomplish that. And you'll see lots of activity happening there as the contractors are in and out of the building, bringing the building up to code. We expect that they will do it in phases so that they can start to bring a tenant in sooner than later.
But the tenant is advertising for jobs on
Indeed. I can make no comment about
I know
a
you
possible
can't
tenant.
make a comment and Lou can't make a comment, but the jobs are posted on Indeed, which is a public website.
Just so you know, even though that may be the case, we are still bound by the NDA.
You are, yes. I understand that, but that's just kind of goofy. That that it's public, it's out.
I understand what you're saying. I am stating what I can tell you from my office, that the building is being brought back up to code. And any additional information will be made public as is warranted.
Or just ask me and I'll forward you the link that someone sent to me. Yeah.
Adjourn.
What? I'm not naming them, but jeez.
What I can say is that everything happening is very positive for our community.
It is. It's a good thing.
We also have a number of other things that we are working on. One thing we are working on is, as you recall, for the ARPA funds, the City Council did earmark a portion of ARPA funds for fiber optics, and we are exploring and moving forward with that project. I should have more information for you, I would hope maybe next City Council meeting, and where we have a little more concrete information. But we are moving forward with that project, and it really is my hope that we can actually start something sometime next year. And I think that's the main thing I have for you this evening, so I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Can I say something before we?
Yes?
I just want to thank Raul, and I'm sorry I didn't, for 12 years, 10, for serving the community, and especially the Hispanic community, Raul. Thank you so much. I know you've meant a lot to the community. Good luck.
We will be recognizing Raul in just a moment in our next meeting. So at this time, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Meza, second by Perkins. Clerk, call a roll.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
All right. I'll call a special city council meeting for year-end meeting to order. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Haderlein,
Present.
Schulz,
Still here?
Lavallee,
I'm here.
Carncross,
Present.
Gorman.
Here.
Meza.
Here.
Perkins.
Present.
Luna.
Here.
All ayes.
You're only temporary.
Quorum present.
Thank you, Clerk. Item number 3, we should say, let the record show that Alderman Schulz has recused himself from the meeting. Item number 3 is approved liquor licenses for the fiscal year 2023-2024.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Perkins, second by Carncross. Any comments or questions here? Hearing none, clerk call the roll.
Alderwoman Haderlein,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Meza.
Yes.
Perkins.
Yes.
Luna.
Yes.
All ayes. Motion carries.
Thank you, clerk. Let the record reflect that Alderman Schulz has returned to the meeting. Item number 4 is approval of tobacco licenses for the fiscal year 2023-2024.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Carncross, second by Schulz. Comments or questions here? Hearing none, clerk call the roll.
Alderman Schultz,
Yes.
Lavallee,
Yes.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Meza.
Yes.
Perkins.
Yes.
Luna.
Yes.
Haderlein.
Yes.
All ayes. Motion carries.
Thank you, clerk. Item number 5 is approval of laundromat licenses for fiscal year 2023-2024.
Make a motion to approve the laundromat licenses.
I'll second.
Motion by Haderlein, second by Perkins. Comments or questions here? Hearing none, clerk call the roll.
Alderman Lavallee,
Yeah.
Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Meza.
Yes.
Perkins.
Yes.
Luna.
Yes.
Haderlein.
Yes.
Schultz.
Abstain.
All ayes. Motion carries with 1 abstention.
Family owns. I don't know.
Clerk, item number 7 is a swearing in of our newly elected officials.
Massage there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped number 6. My apologies. Item number 6 is the approved massage therapist licenses for fiscal year 2023-2024.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
I'll.
Motion by Perkins, second by Luna. Any comments, questions here? Hearing none, clerk call a roll.
Alderman Carncross,
Yes.
Gorman,
Yes.
Meza.
Yes.
Perkins.
Yes.
Luna.
Yes.
Haderlein.
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes.
Lavallee.
Yes.
All ayes. Motion carries.
Thank you, clerk. Item 7 is swearing in of newly elected officials. The city clerk will swear in all of those who have been elected.
You guys wish to do this individually or as a group? Whatever you want to do.
Teamwork, right?
As a group.
Come on up.
And for those that know, Lorena Lancaster is our new alderperson for Ward 3.
Just point out that I'm pretty sure this is the first time in history that there have been 3 women on the city council.
I think that's probably true, and quite happy about that. So very good.
You guys can all raise your right hand, and I'll say aye. Okay. I, and then you state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support. The Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the state of Illinois.
It's your turn.
very excited to have a new city council and new staffing, and sorry to see our Jim leaving our fold. I will tell you that before we have this plaque presentation, I did want to mention that I had a lot of sleepless nights thinking about the day of having to replace all these department heads and having to go through that process. It's been very worrisome for me, and I'm very happy to see our staff reach retirement and make that, attain that. So very happy to see our staff retire, and very happy that we found some good people to come fill those spots. So looking forward to moving things and picking up right where we left off. So at this time, we're going to do a plaque presentation for outgoing Alderman Raul Meza.
All right. Well, before we start, so certificate of recognition presented to Raul Meza for outstanding service as third ward Alderman from May 28th, 2013 to April 25th, 2023. This key to the city of Harvard is presented in grateful appreciation for unselfish, dedicated service to the citizens of the city of Harvard. Presented by Mayor Michael Kelly, members of the council, and the testimony board.
All right, I'll accept the motion to adjourn.
I think Raul should make that motion.
I agree.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Meza, second by Carncross. Clerk, call the roll.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.